What is a narcissist? A narcissist is a person who often shows too much self-focus, seeks constant admiration, and has little concern for other people's feelings. It's not just about being confident. Confidence is healthy. Narcissism goes beyond that. It can harm relationships because the person might always want to be the center of attention, ignore or dismiss other people's needs, get upset when they are criticized, believe they are more important or talented than others, struggle to admit when they're wrong. Narcissism exists on a spectrum. Some people may only have a few traits, while others may have narcissistic personality disorder, NPD, which is a mental health condition. Is narcissism an illness? Yes and no. Having some narcissistic traits is not an illness. Many people have occasional selfish or self-centered behavior. But if these traits are extreme, long-term, and cause serious problems in relationships or work, it may be narcissistic personality disorder. NPD is officially recognized in psychology as a mental health disorder. It usually develops in late teens or early adulthood and can be influenced by upbringing, environment, and personality. Can narcissism be treated? Narcissism, especially NPD, can be treated, but it's not a quick fix. Treatment often requires long-term psychotherapy, talk therapy, where the person learns to recognize their harmful behaviors, develop empathy for others, manage criticism without anger, build healthy relationships. The main challenge is that narcissists rarely admit they have a problem, so they may resist therapy unless they face a crisis like a breakup or losing a job. How to deal with a narcissist: set boundaries. Decide what behavior you will and will not accept and stick to it. Don't expect big changes. Quickly, they might not suddenly become empathetic. Adjust your expectations. Avoid power struggles. Arguing to prove them wrong often backfires. They may become defensive. Protect your self-esteem. Don't let their criticism or manipulation make you doubt your worth. Use calm, clear communication. Express what you need in a simple, direct way without emotional outbursts. Get support for yourself. Talk to friends, family, or a therapist to avoid emotional burnout. Key takeaway: narcissism is not just about being self-confident. It's an extreme, self-centered way of thinking and behaving that can hurt others. NPD is a treatable mental health disorder, but it requires willingness and long-term therapy. If you have to deal with a narcissist, focus on protecting your mental health through boundaries, realistic expectations, and support. Jealousy. What it is, why it happens, is it by birth or later developed? How to deal with jealous people? Can this be traded? Here's a clear, friendly breakdown of jealousy so it's easy to understand and can also work as a foundation for a longer blog. What is jealousy? Jealousy is an emotional reaction that happens when we feel threatened by the idea of losing something we value, like attention, love, respect, or a position, to someone else. It can show up in many situations: feeling insecure if a friend spends more time with someone else, worrying a partner might be attracted to another person, feeling upset when a coworker gets more praise or opportunities. It's different from envy. Envy is wanting what someone else has. Jealousy is fearing that someone will take away what you already have. Why does jealousy happen? Jealousy usually comes from a mix of insecurity, not feeling good enough or confident in yourself. Comparison, measuring your worth by what others have or achieve. Fear of loss, worrying about losing a relationship, status, or opportunity. Past experiences, if someone has been betrayed or replaced before, they may be more sensitive to jealousy triggers. Lack of trust. In relationships, jealousy often comes from not trusting the other person. Is jealousy by birth or developed later? By birth. Humans are naturally wired to protect their relationships and resources. Even children can show jealousy if they feel neglected. Later developed. Life experiences, upbringing, and personality shape how strong jealousy becomes. Overprotective parenting, favoritism among siblings, or repeated rejection can make jealousy stronger. Insecure environments can teach people to always compare themselves to others. So jealousy is a normal human emotion, but the intensity and frequency usually develop later in life. Can jealousy be treated or reduced? Yes. While jealousy is natural, extreme jealousy can harm relationships and mental health. Self-help methods. Build self-esteem. Focus on your strengths and achievements. Practice gratitude. Appreciate what you have instead of comparing. Communicate openly. Share your feelings calmly with trusted people. Challenge negative thoughts. Ask yourself if your fears are based on facts or assumptions. Professional help. Therapy can help uncover the root causes of jealousy and teach coping strategies. Couples counseling can improve trust in relationships. How to deal with jealous people. Don't take it personally. Their jealousy says more about their insecurity than about you. Limit sensitive sharing. Avoid constantly sharing achievements with people who react negatively. Stay kind but firm. Don't respond with hostility, but don't allow them to belittle you. Encourage positivity. If possible, include them in your success or help them focus on their own strengths. Maintain boundaries. If jealousy turns into toxic behavior, protect your space and energy. My final take on the subject: jealousy is a normal human feeling, but when it's constant or extreme, it can damage relationships and happiness. It's not purely by birth, it's shaped by life experiences. With self-awareness, trust building, and sometimes professional help, jealousy can be managed and reduced. When dealing with jealous people, protect your peace while staying compassionate.